Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope everybody is doing well. Got a couple of stories that I want to share with you, and they're all about Dogecoin, the new Doja office, the federal office that will be headed by Musky Boy, which, if you are new to the channel, Musky Boy is Elon Musk. And just the coincidence of uh, making common the name Doja, associating it with the digital currency and all these other things. So, the first story that I want to share with you is that Tesla CEO Elon Musk warns US bankruptcy is coming super fast without a Dogecoin inspired fix. This story was in Forbes Digital Assets division, and it came out a few days ago. I don't know exactly what the date is. I'm so tired of this woman coming up on the screen. Oh, anyway. So, girl, if you don't get on off the screen, okay. So it says Tesla billionaire Elon Musk, after surprising the market with a crypto endorsement earlier this month, has continued his campaign to rein in the spiraling $35 trillion U.S. spending problem. Musk, now a close advisor to U.S. President-elect Code 45, Donald Trump, has called for the appointment of some of the most bullish Bitcoin and crypto investors to Trump's cabinet. So here is like the closing in of the beast system. Y'all know what Musky Boy is about. Y'all know what he's creating. He's creating Neuralink. He's backing this blockchain technology, which is going to be the centerpiece for the beast system, tracking what we buy and sell so that we will not be able to basically consume anything without surveillance. And that is his job. That has been his goal the entire time. That is the reason why he purchased X. It's the reason he has been doing everything that he's done. He just kind of popped, onto the scene, and I just don't trust any of these tech guys. I've made it known how I feel about them, and they're doing exactly what we thought they were going to do. I didn't expect Musky Boy to be all up and through the White House and the government, but here he is. He was as a contractor before, and now he's an insider heading up this new office that's created by the president. And they're creating a Doja Act. So y'all better pay attention to Musky Boy, and you better pay attention to this Doja Act, and you better pay attention to this Doja office, and you better pay attention to this Doja coin, because all these different things are leading us to the beast system. All right, so it says now, after a series of warnings the U.S. could be teetering on the verge of bankruptcy, Musk has predicted it could happen super fast, joking he will fix it with a department named after a meme coin. America is currently headed for bankruptcy super fast, Musk posted to X, the social media platform he bought and rebranded from Twitter. Musk was responding to a Doja Department of Government Efficiency X post that warned the U.S. government spent $6.16 trillion while only bringing in $4.47 trillion in 2023. This trend must be reversed, and we must balance the budget, the Doja account posted. debt has skyrocketed in recent years, crossing the 34 trillion mark at the beginning of 2024, largely due to COVID and lockdown stimulus measures that sent inflation spiraling out of control and forced the Federal Reserve to hike interest rates at a historical clip. Musk later responded literally alongside a laughing emoji to a tongue-in-cheek X post that depicted Musk telling Trump, "We're going to fix America with a department named after a meme coin." Musk's campaign against excessive U.S. spending has resulted in the creation of the, listen to this now, the Doge Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, which Musk has said he believes could strip $2 trillion from U.S. spending. The Doge Department is a nod to the Shiba Inu Doge meme that's also linked to the Dogecoin cryptocurrency, named by Elon Musk as his favorite cryptocurrency and accepted as payment by his Tesla car company. Now, this man is a master manipulator when it comes to marketing and getting people to jump on the bandwagon for this stuff. So you can't take any of this stuff lightly because of how stupid people are today in our society. They don't even have the sense of a water bottle. So, there are plenty of folks who just think this is going to be excellent, not understanding what they're in, as long as it's associated with money, because they love to tie everything with some type of currency and wealth, or the appearance that people are going to have access to wealth. Folks will buy into it. So that's why, to me, this is a done deal. This is tied to money. Folks gonna buy into it and just be all head over heels for it. Doge's association with the Dogecoin Bitcoin rival has caused the Dogecoin price to more than triple over the last month, with billionaire Mark Cuban joking Musk could put Dogecoin in the U.S. Treasury. Ooh, you see how these billionaires are? Everybody's in on the B system. Ain't no good guys. This is why I always tell y'all, you're going to have to come out of the system. You really going to have to stop thinking about money and investing in this stuff and take your hands off of it, because you are literally helping to set up the B system. So, you could take it with a grain of salt, but the blood is going to be on your hands, and you are going to have to give an account for it. Tesla continues to hold around 10,000 Bitcoin, sometimes called digital gold, worth almost $800 million on its balance sheet. He just got some digital stuff, 10,000 digital stuffs, and somebody then gave it a value and said it's worth $800 million on its balance sheet. Do you see how they are devaluing, like, hard money, like coins and our dollars? Like, this is happening right in our faces, and folks just are sleeping on this story. Earlier this year, Trump floated the idea he could use Bitcoin to pay off our $35 trillion, hand them a little crypto check, right? Well, hand them a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion, he said. In July, Trump promised to create a strategic national Bitcoin reserve and predicted Bitcoin could eclipse gold's $16 trillion market capitalization during an appearance at the Bitcoin 2024 conference. So, the next story that I want to share with you before I go on to this about the valuation of this Dogecoin. This story is pretty significant, and I want y'all to pay close attention to it, because if things go as planned, this is what is going to happen with this Doja Act. It's tied to this Dogecoin, and this artificial intelligence and all this stuff. I'm going to read this whole article because it's got good stuff in here and that y'all need to be paying attention to. You need to understand what these folks are getting ready to do. So all these folks who voted for Trump and thinking, oh, Trump gonna save us, everybody trying to take you to the beast system. You're going this way or you're going that way, but you going. Ain't nobody stopping nothing. Everybody is taking you to the beast. Senate Republicans' DOJA Act could codify Schedule F, freeze federal hiring and salaries. The package of bills from Senator Marsha Blackburn, Tennessee, align with Trump administration's plans for the Department of Government Efficiency. A package of bills introduced by Senator Marsha Blackburn would freeze federal hiring and salaries for 1 year and reintroduce a merit-based compensation structure for federal employees, among other provisions. Blackburn on Thursday announced on X a single bill as part of her DOJA Act, but a spokesperson from her office clarified in an email to FedScoop that she plans to introduce 7 bills under the umbrella. The package would establish a pilot program for civilian employees in the federal government, codifying what President-elect Donald Trump attempted to establish during the first term with Schedule F. Excuse the noise, y'all. It's a train coming by. And of course, the trains always come by when you have company. That bill would include a carve-out for agencies serving public safety and national security functions, meaning those employees will still have typical federal employment protections. A Biden administration official of the Office of Personnel Management previously told FedScoop that implementation of Schedule F, part of a 2020 Trump executive order that eases the president's ability to fire federal workers, would harm the government's ability to recruit top talent for IT, cyber, and artificial intelligence positions. The Department of Government Efficiency, or DOJA, is a council that Trump is planning to form with Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to reduce waste throughout the government. Now, I want to speak to this because the government is everywhere. It's in every state, but it's mainly in Washington, D.C. This will impact a lot of African American people. So we need to pay attention to the jobs that they are getting rid of, because that means our people who have been employed by the government for a very long time will be losing jobs. And y'all know that is the goal, to make sure that black people have zero wealth by 2028. They've already projected it, and now we see how it is going to happen. The spokesperson told FedScoop that the DOJA Acts align with the duo's plan to make the federal government more efficient. The bills would allow each cabinet secretary appointed by the president-elect to reform federal agencies how they best see fit, and permit the hiring of political appointees by the incoming administration. As part of the package, Blackburn also plans to include, listen to this, legislation that would freeze federal hires and salaries for 1 year, with a cap on future year hires for 3 years. This follows the Biden administration's repeated calls for a tech talent surge, which set the stage for Musky boy to get into where he is. Specifically focused on what? Artificial intelligence. Democratic and Republican members of Congress have supported different pieces of legislation that would support the preparation of potential hires to work for the federal government within technology and tech-enabling positions. Everybody's getting ready for the beast system. They are setting up for this beast system. Make no mistake, Musky Boy is there. He has a job to do, and he's there to do his job. Code 45 did his job. Paw Paw and Skabami, they did their jobs. Everybody has been working towards this new world order, and you're seeing the final pieces be put into place right in our face, and nobody is saying anything about it. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's, paying any attention. It is not a big deal. When these things are being announced, they're talking about LeBron James quitting the LA Lakers and did the Diddy stuff. No, nobody cares about this. This is the most important thing that we should be paying attention to, but most people are not. So it says another Doja bill would call for cuts in discretionary funding for up to 5% with carve-outs for public safety and national security agencies. Blackburn also plans to establish a commission that will report to Congress regarding the relocation of non-national security related agencies out of Washington, D.C. and the surrounding metro area. Why are they doing this? Huh? What's happening that they need to move? According to data from OPM, approximately 15% of federal civilian employees live in and around D.C., with 85% of federal workforce living and working outside of the area. So this means all the people, mostly black people, who live in the district, the DMV area, the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia, would likely lose jobs. Because that 15%, they're not going to be able to relocate, possibly. They may not even have the opportunity to relocate. So, that's something to think about. A final bill from the Tennessee Republican will require executive agencies to submit to Congress a study of the impacts of expanded telework and remote work by employees during the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as a plan for each agency's future use of telework and remote work. So from my understanding, they're getting ready to try to do away with remote work. So, at the end of the day, it's all so that they can monitor what everybody is doing. I don't think they're going to do away with telework and remote work because it's part of the new world order. They want everybody online, stay at home. You on the interwebs, they can control everything. So this last story that I'm going to bring you is from bravenewcoin.com. So it says Doja coin price prediction. Can Doja reach $1 before 2025? So there's this pivot from everybody thinking that Bitcoin, cryptocurrency was a scam to now we got to get it, got to build it up. Everybody's getting behind it. All of this it was orchestrated. This sudden hop onto the bandwagon now at this late hour is because the economy is getting ready to collapse. So they're getting ready to shift everything to this digital money so that our paper dollars are no good. And they already have the new system set up. So that's what's happening in a nutshell. It's happening smoothly without any hiccups. Nobody's making a big fuss about it. Nobody's really paying attention. People don't understand cryptocurrency, See-BDC, Bitcoin, and by the time they figure out what in the heck happened, it's gonna be too late. We'll already be in the system, and that was the goal. So hopefully you all are staying on top of these stories because they are telling as far as how close we are to the collapse and the chaos that they need to bring the order. So after reaching prices of $100,000, Bitcoin traders started selling their tokens, resulting in a price dip below 92,000, but still the long-term outlook remains bullish. That has led some investors to speculate that Dogecoin will continue to gain momentum, potentially reaching $1 before the end of the year. The token is currently trading at, I guess, 3 cents and is up by over 175% in the past 30 days. However, it entered a period of short-term price replacement, but investors are still hoping it could hit $1 in the next month. While some bet on Doja, others are moving their investments in a new Pepe theme meme coin, Pepe Unchained, which is having the best meme coin pre-sale on records. So let's see why Pepe is currently in a better position than Doja, and why it could be the next 100 times meme coin on the market. I don't care nothing about this stuff. I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom because I understand like what's happening. So the current target is around whatever. On the other hand, it's important to remember that Doja tokens have zero utility and way too many coins in circulation, so it's highly unlikely that they could stay above $1 if they ever reach it. Some investors are expecting, listen to this, Elon Musk's new government job to help boost the coin's value. But after considering all of the details, $1 price point will likely remain a distant dream. That said, let's take a look at the newest meme coin sensation, which raised over $54 million so far, making it the most successful niche pre-sale in history. So they're going back to this other coin, but what I want to focus on is the fact that this Doja coin is being pushed by Musk and supported by the government. It's just a lot of bad stuff happening right now. I don't really want to get into too many details, but y'all should see where this is going. The connection between the coin, Musky Boy, SpaceX, all his endeavors where he supported the government. Like, everything about this is just bad. It's nepotism. It is, it's all kinds of appearances of impropriety, and like people aren't talking about it. Christians aren't connecting how this is going to lead us to the beast system. And even those in the awakening, those who understand about what's happening, like they're just not talking about how close we are to this no buy, no sell system going live, and how they're just transitioning us into it right before our eyes, and nobody's getting it. So I just wanted to bring these 3 stories to you because they are very important. This Doja office, this Doja coin, and this bankruptcy that Musky Boy is talking about. And the only way we're going to be saved is if we invest in Doja. So, the digital currency, we already talked about what it's for, who created it, the purpose it was created for, and it's getting ready to happen right before our eyes. So at the end of this video, I will connect the video about the blockchain technology, who created it, its purpose, and there should be some links in that video that you can also go do some research. Links to these stories will be in the description. Please share your thoughts about what you see getting ready to happen. If you're invested in Dogecoin or Bitcoin or whatever, you don't have to share any of the personal information, but just, can you see how these things are tied to the no buy, no sell system? How do you think these things are going to impact us? How soon do you think the economic collapse is going to happen? And, what do you think about Musky Boy? Because I just don't have no good feeling about none of this stuff. I think all hell's getting ready to break loose, and I don't even know if we're gonna be prepared for what's coming. So anyway, please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload new content. Keep prepping, keep praying, keep seeking the Most High. Obey those laws, statutes, and commandments. Repent and fast. We need the Most High right away because things are getting out of hand and things are happening so fast. Like I said, it's so much happening. It's almost impossible to try to talk about one subject because there's just a lot of stuff going on. But I do want to keep up with this no buy no sell system because that is the thing that is going to have a lot of us marked, and we need to be thinking about how we're going to get out of being connected to these devices of the adversary that will track us, that will force us to comply with all the things that they have in store for us, like that Project 2025 plan. That will basically take down the Constitution and normalize or replace the Constitution and center this new Christianity, New Age Christianity, which is basically reinvented Catholicism. So, again, share your thoughts. I look forward to reading those comments. Follow me on Instagram, Rumble, and Odyssey. The links are in the description. And if you would like to support this channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Links are in the description. Time is running out, y'all. So do what you can, do what you need to do, and do not participate in helping bring this system online. That's all I gotta say. All right.